Here are all of the different things that you should take into consideration when you are programming and figuring out the order of exercises that you're going to do. I'm going to say that none of these things to take into consideration have an immediate superiority over the others. It's all about what you want to do, what you're willing to trade off. So firstly, priority. During a session, you are going to build up supraspinal CNS fatigue, which essentially means that generally the sets that you do at the beginning of your session are going to be more effective than the sets that you do at the end of your session, regardless of your intra-session volume management. So if you have large priorities, do them closer to the beginning of your session. For example, I like to do my forearms, my abs, and my shoulders at the beginning because those are my biggest weak points. Secondly, enjoyment and motivation. If you have a specific exercise, like say you really want to get strong on a barbell bench, and you feel like you would be more motivated and enjoy it more if you did it more closer to the beginning of your session, that enjoyment and motivation is going to directly correlate with more motor unit recruitment. So like if you would hate to do a specific movement closer to the end of your session and that would affect your motivation and enjoyment, do it closer to the beginning. Third, fatigue. Certain movements are going to be more cardiovascularly demanding than other movements. This can include a heavy hinge, a heavy squat, a heavy press. And simply put, more cardiovascularly demanding exercises are going to affect the not as demanding exercises more than those demanding exercises will affect your more cardiovascularly demanding exercises. So in the simplest terms, say in a leg day you only did a squat and a calf raise. The supraspinal CNS fatigue caused by the cardiovascular demand of the squat is going to affect your performance on the calf raise more than the calf raise is going to affect your performance on the squat. So ideally, you would do more cardiovascularly demanding movements closer to the end of your session and less demanding movements at the beginning of your session. Fourth, convenience. This one's kind of self-explanatory, but for example, if you're doing a bunch of stuff at a cable, it would be nice to do every single movement that you're going to do at a cable at that cable instead of going somewhere else to do a different movement and then coming back. So what I recently started doing is I started doing every single one of my cable movements at the very beginning of my session so I don't have to leave the cable, or at least I don't have to leave the cable and come back. And then sometimes you might choose to do exercises where the machines are more closer together inside your gym, more closer together in your session. Another version of applying this would be on a chest fly machine. I like to do my oblique flies, my reverse flies, and my normal chest flies there. So I just do all three of those at the same time or back to back. And that's gonna help a lot with time efficiency. And that's pretty much all of them, but one more note. If like someone is using the machine that you wanted to do next in your program, it is seriously not a big deal to skip the exercise and come back later. Just thought that would be a quick little tip for y'all, so hope this helped and follow for more.